I don't know if it is my journey in this lifetime to have this as a
This is your favorite tree in Paris.
It is.
Why?
It's actually my favorite tree on earth. Maybe tied. There's another tree on my street in Amagansett that I really love. One day I was walking to the beach and I went and I hugged a tree. Now you might see that on a t-shirt or on a meme that says hug a tree, but have you actually really done it?
Mm-hmm.
And I was surprised with what happened. When I held the tree, I felt for the first time what real stability meant. When I hugged the tree, I could feel its roots so grounded in the earth that it was unwavered.
And you feel grounded today?
Well, it's just the experience I had. And so when I hugged that tree, I understood what it means to anchor oneself. And that no matter what wind comes...
Anchor oneself, I like that idea.
Yeah.
As an entrepreneur, a woman, and a voice for freedom, you've always chosen, I would say, authenticity over comfort. Where do you feel misunderstood?
Oh my God!
Or
this
where
is
do
an
you
amazing
feel?
Question
Let's
to
say,
ask
where do you feel least understood?
I don't know if it is my journey in this lifetime to have this as a not wound per se, but an experience that I have. I feel like for my entire existence in this dimension, I'm always misunderstood. And I'm very much a mirror for people. People look at me and then they put onto me or project onto me how they feel about themselves. And for whatever reason, I have the ability to see that. And that can sometimes be very painful. So when people look at me, they have certain perceptions of me. I think based on societal constructs that were put onto them. But at my essence, I think a lot of people don't really understand who I am or what I want or what I stand for. And then they respond to me in a way that is through their own insecurity. So I think I have it in all facets. I think I'm misunderstood emotionally. I have such a large capacity to love. When I choose to love, I feel like I just want that person to feel so seen, celebrated, understood, held, cherished, desired. And for them to know that no matter what, I will be there. Because ultimately in life,
Unconditional love.
An unconditional, unwavering, so solid, just anchor.
Like the tree.
Like the
your
tree.
favorite tree in the world.
In the world. And I think it's because I always wanted that for myself. And I feel that one of the questions that I've been really internally discussing with myself is, what if, Sharareh, you are the greatest love of your life? If so, what would you do differently? What would you keep the same? And it's such an interesting question that we can all ask ourselves, that I don't think we take the time to do that. And
we
I
don't
think
take the time to do that.
Yeah. And I think something as simple as hugging a tree, you can see it has pillars and things to kind of hold it up. It has gates around it, which I really find symbolic to gates around my heart. It's a fortress. And then we can really bask in the shadow and in the divinity of this tree. And to think about Napoleon was around when this tree was here. Think about the French Revolution. Think about all the things that this tree has stood the test of time to, and yet its roots are here. It has beautiful foliage growing over it. There's side trees that are anchoring it almost like guards to its gate. And this is truly a goddess tree. And so I come here to remind myself that through nature, it can always be an analogy to how we perceive ourselves.
Because this tree understands you?
I don't know if it understands me, but it is, when I view it, it is a nice way to show myself how it can also view myself. It is almost like a mentor through existence. And that is really what I was put on this earth. I feel like I cannot spend my time worrying about what people think of me or don't think of me, or if I'm seen or if I'm celebrated. My job is to actually be who I am. And I hope that inspires others to tap into who they are and allow them to be who they are. It's like, live the life you want through the life you're living. But it's a lot harder than we think. And it's a daily commitment, attending, that I consciously choose. And I'm always in conversation with myself to say, am I getting pulled into something that is not me? Am I overgiving out of a sense of actually just wanting that in reciprocity? And when we have a dialogue with ourselves, that actually allows us to be in our self energy. And ultimately, I believe we were put on this earth to remember who we are, not to gain any new skills. And I think
to remember who we are.
I think that we were all born with everything we ever needed. So one thing I've been saying to myself in the last week is, I already am, and I already have. I think in this hamster wheel, we all want to be something, do something, set these milestones, work harder, grind harder. You know, once I have this, then I'll be happy. But I try to tell myself, like, I already have it all. What will emerge when my frequency feels that? What happens a lot of times is then it attracts towards you, and you don't have to move. Just like the tree. This tree brought me to it, and I hope that this tree can always be my North Star whenever I need a reminder of my magnificent power and life force.